because right now it looks like a grown-up and children running after him trying to tackle him.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They'll run it from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Give to the running back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Pulls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Goes to the option. The pitch. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Hit brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Red pass, it's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Under fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Buys a little time. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the tailback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time, and if you want to try to cover him with a linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with a safety, probably not going to be big enough. That's the matchup nightmare this guy can.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead.
Number 38, set to kick this one away.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen.
He lets it fly. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, moving away from pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Green. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll the second half. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass, and which matchup do they try to exploit? And they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. From the gun, give on the inside.
And man, this is more of the... This dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the ground game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Soften him up with a run, now to throw. Wiggles free. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And it'll be the Rattlers will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4, it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rattlers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I mean, they didn't reinvent football on this drive. That was really impressive watching them just go down the field methodically, running the football a bunch, and finally punching it in. David, we saw the turnovers throwing the ball in the first half. They decided just to come out here in the second half now and just get back to the basics, and it really paid off for them.
I'm about to say, it's more of a necessity, right? Like, this offense Wasn't really good through the air. What do they do best? Pound the football. And it's not like we're not getting movement up front. This offensive line is doing a good job. And if they want to get back in this football game, you got to like the start right here to the second half. Like early in the second half, showing that you are physical and that you can still run the football even though you're trailing.
And they did tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They go to the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Lost to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass is knocked away and completed. How good is it to have a linebacker who can cover that much ground? The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Bring in the heat. Avoids, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Across the 45. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's third down, you just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket, get through your progression, it's not open, you take off and run, pick up the first down, fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
Fires on the move. Working on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Slips a tackle. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. The snap sets up the throw. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Rattlers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Got it in the middle. It's Canty. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rhodes. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Rattlers offense onto the field. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Here's a little room there. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And it'll be the Rattlers with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And it'll be the Rattlers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give on the inside. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Stands in and takes the hit. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Man, when you get in the 2-minute drill, we don't got to get it all at once. Still got time on the clock, got to get these first downs. Use the stoppage of the clock to your advantage.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Pressure coming. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. From the shotgun, the inside give. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Now it's 2nd and 4 from the 20. Out of the gun to give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Welcome to all the mystery and intrigue of football well after dark. This late-night matchup when history says anything can happen. We've got some rain falling as we get set for kickoff. Against the away team. Against the Tigers. Tigers will kick this away and start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's a young running back who comes in and has played really well. He doesn't feel like an inexperienced guy, Joel, because he has such belief in himself, and it's translated into a huge season.
Chris, to me, the most impressive part is the completeness of his game. He's good at pass protection, which you don't often see for young running backs. We know he can carry the football, but he also catches it well on third down. He really is a complete player.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They stop him right at the 24.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball.
It's caught. He's got room. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they tried out the field goal team. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 35-yard attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I think that was an important series for this group. On the road to go down the field on the first possession and get points. You quiet the crowd down a little bit, and you build confidence on that sideline.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. This veteran has certainly been the leader of that receiver room. He's been productive, but also, Joel, the way that he leads these younger receivers has been so impressive.
Chris, how do the coaches put it? He's just reliable every single day, every single moment, and that's certainly the way it's going to be here today. When you need him to be in the right spot and make a play, he's likely to do it.
Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Morris. Here comes the pressure. Launches it deep down the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And now the handoff. He's got space. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw. It's Morris. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And we're all tied up now.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Play action here on first down. Snags with quick throw. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
And the runner takes off to his right. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they get the completion.
The 2nd down pass complete to the passer.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
Break. We got this. Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
A direct snap. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He's running out of time here.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw. That'll be a safety.
Chris, I put this one on the play caller. You can't throw the ball in this field position. 1-yard line, dropping back to pass. That is just not a recipe for success. Unless you're going to try to get outside of the pocket, I don't love this idea at all.
And he takes it around the 20. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense won't snap it. They'll spend the timeout before the 2nd down. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
One of the main keys for this defense was going to be hitting the quarterback today, being physical, in particular when he was in the run game on these options. And here they're able to contact him, fall on the ground, and it's a fumble recovery for the defense.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. No keeping on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks right for a quick completion. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out.
Personal foul. Looking to kick. Defense.
A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He hands it off from the gun.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Morris. Looking to scramble. He cannot escape, it's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Bootleg looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. We've been targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense. Look to take over here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
The punt team making their way on the field. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11.
Here we go, ready. Blue 30, go!
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've still got one more left to work with. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Field goal is good. They now have the lead. A pressure kick here late in the game.
Chris, these are the moments you have to live for as a quarterback. There's under 2 minutes to go, and you're down. You've got to go down and take the lead and put together a drive. This is what you dream about. Get in that huddle and go execute.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. You can't ask for more drama and a finish. A chance to jump on top if they can score on this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
That's a nice pickup, and I love stopping the clock. Now a couple more of those get you into field goal range.
No gain on the play.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Keeps it on the draw. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on 4th down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The defense just did a great job. Now can this offense put together a drive and ice the game here? So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team. As the new athletic director, your job is simple. Build your dream team, compete, and win. Right now, your team is one game away from a title. Let's take the field and make history.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the LSU Tigers against the defending national champion, Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joined us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Guys, Vegas has been waiting for this moment, the opportunity to host a college football national championship, and it all starts right now. Down on the field, it is crazy. Fans are frenzied here at Allegiant Stadium. It is loud and rocking. Can't wait for things to get going here after kickoff. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? To throw, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
This guy's in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up 2nd down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
And now all the pressure is on this kicker to try to tie it up. I tell you what, Chris, this is when I do not envy these guys at all. The pressure-packed situation. You've got to go out and make this field goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that ties the score now in the final seconds.
What a drive for this offense to go down and tie this ball game up. Now less than 10 seconds, likely going to overtime. It all comes down to this kickoff. This kickoff team, you better go down there and make a tackle.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So here comes our first play of overtime. Handoff taken following the right tackle. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really no...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line, a sack.